track storms to alert you first. This is KIMT Storm Team 3, weather coverage you can count on.
Well, welcome back, everyone. We're kicking things off here on what's going to be a very busy Friday and even into our Saturday morning. Yes, the weekend is not free from the weather alerts. But first, let's take a peek outside. What you can see here, very foggy in places like Albert Lea, Rochester, Charles City. Not as much, but a little fog is definitely going to be evident as you get a little further out of the city and further north, where it's slightly cooler. Temperatures are going to be playing such a big role in today's weather setup, even now. Now, Mason City, warmest city on our map right now, looking at 10 miles of visibility, the perfect 10. That's what we like to see. Meanwhile, Charles City just slightly cooler, looking at around 5 miles of visibility. And then the further north you go, the cooler air you find, places like Albert Lea, 0 miles of visibility right now. We got one of those red spots there along 90 as well. Rochester, under half a mile of visibility. That plus a little bit of that on and off rain that's left over from the bigger group that has moved on. Those are going to be our main threats here throughout the morning hours. And we start to move into the afternoon. Some more changes come. First, let's talk about satellite and radar here. Again, pretty busy, especially along the Mississippi and a little further to the northeast. I'm, of course, going to be looking bit further to the west and southwest because that's what's coming our way. Right now, my main concern is right here along 90. You can see some pink further to the north. We're looking at more the chance for the green, the rainfall, but what's embedded in here is quite a bit of lightning. There is energy about, and a lot of it has to do with this right here, which is also playing a role when it comes to our temperatures. This warm front generally sets up the boundary of where we could see some of the worst severe weather pop up. So current temperatures, as you can see, just zoomed out. Des Moines is currently at 64 degrees. Well, the Twin Cities only at 35. Closer to home, we're also seeing some very interesting swaths. Mason City, 54 degrees right now as we speak. Rochester, 39 degrees. Still impressive, but definitely a huge difference. And that is from that warm front that's generally going to stop right around that 90 corridor area. It's very interesting, acting as a barrier, but it's something to watch throughout the day because the more warmth we get, the more instability we get, and that possibility for severe weather only climbs a little bit higher. So let's talk about that. Sky Tracker 3, pushing time forward. Not a bad morning. Again, some scattered showers here or there, maybe a little bit of a mixture. However, most of us will remain on the warm side. Here is where the warm front is. You can tell by the convergence of the winds. And as time moves forward, we could even see some sunshine by the time we get into the early afternoon. That only adds more heat, more instability, and then here we go. Anywhere from 2 p.m. all the way to 7 p.m., we start to see these begin to pop up. The possibility for some very strong thunderstorms that will definitely come with some stronger winds. So not much has changed when it comes to our severe risk. A lot of us, including Charles City, under that orange level 3 risk with the heavier risk, or rather the higher ones, a little further to the south. All forms of severe weather still possible. Then the back end of this system comes our way, and some of us have been upgraded into the pink, a winter storm warning for tonight through Saturday morning, as we'll be dealing with fair amount of snow, plowable snow for our area. A winter weather advisory in the purple is for the possibility for icy roads as rain transitions into snow. So here it is, the 7-day forecast for the weekend is always in view, shows a cooler Saturday with that snow, but then we warm right back up for Sunday, still on track for 50s. Alex.
Thank you, Sarah.